Well, folks, we're doing our little trick again. Sorry, hold on, let me tighten this. We're behind the piling, the tide is ripping. I can already see bait coming up into the chum. What it does is throwing it against the piling like Tony's doing, it allows that chum to kind of get sucked down, and it doesn't move as fast. So when it sucks down, that bait fish comes up into it, so it'll allow you to throw the net without the net flying by. So I can see bait right here, and let's see what we can do.
That should be it.
Money,
yeah. They should be pretty heavy on that. Is it not up on it?
You could grab, I got it. And folks, just like that, it was 3 and done. The third one, we couldn't even get it in the boat. We had to have 2 of us to get it in the boat. So now we're gonna head offshore. We've got Tony, Bucket Man, on the boat with us, and we've got Dave Johnson from Fish Reveal. We've got some exciting news, so we thought we'd go fishing and let the news out. So stay with us. We're gonna go try to get some mangrove snapper, some hogfish, and whatever else bites. All right, folks, I kind of wanted to show you especially this spot right here. We're sitting in 54 feet of water, and I actually have this spot named Holy Hog because we've caught so many hogfish from it. And I haven't fished here in a while. It's actually been a long time since I fished here. So we came here with the Navionics relief shading and with the Fish Reveal. And as you can see on the Fish Reveal, you can see how dark of a line there is and how that that ledge kind of makes a curve. So I'm trying a couple of different areas right now. I'm trying on the outside of the ledge, as you can see, and then I'll work my way to the darker part of that ledge. And as you can see on the Navionics, it really doesn't show a lot at all. So you can see the difference between the two. Like I said, nothing's wrong with the Navionics. It's a good system. We've been using it for a while, but since I started using this Fish Reveal, it has kind of opened up a can of worms for me, and I've been able to really find a lot of different spots with it that did not show up with the Navionics. And we'll get to talk to Dave here shortly about what's going on, when the launch is going to happen. It's really, really soon. I get a lot of questions about it. So there's a lot of things that they've been working on the back end. People think, oh, no, put it out, put it out, put it out. But the thing is that when it comes to technology, it's always ever changing, and there's so much that they've done since we first introduced you guys to the Fish Reveal. So we're going to talk to Dave a little bit more about that, hopefully get into some hogfish. Like I said, I'm going to move around a little bit on this in this area and find these fish. I'm pretty sure
Red grouper.
This might be a hogfish.
Oh, the rocks are out.
Called it.
On the rocks.
Dude, that's unbelievable.
On the rocks.
All right.
I'm telling you, that rock
That's
shrimp.
crazy. You just started dropping those things.
Like
that was my second one I dropped.
Yeah, it's like hogfish crack.
Yeah, buddy.
Top of the sky with it.
Huh?
I think I can still see the top of the sky.
No, it's that way. And you probably could if the sun wasn't blaring in our eyes. Yeah, good thing. Yeah. Thank God we don't have Tony navigating the boat. He'd be in trouble. What's good about the rock shrimp too, it's a little bit harder to get off the hook. So, ooh, come on. It's definitely not a hog, I don't think. It might be a smaller one. Or it might be a grunt. So literally what we did is we came out to this new spot, and we used both the Navionics and the fish reveal. And on the Navionics, you can see a small little faint black line, but on the fish reveal, you can literally see the ledge. You can see the boulders off the ledge. You can see the boulders on top of the hard bottom. So the definition of it was, it made me actually set up on this spot a little bit different. Come on, man. I didn't say it was big. Dude, look at his stomach. All right, Dave. Why don't you go ahead and fill in everybody of what's going on, because there's a lot going on and I can't explain it to everybody. So why don't you give them an idea of what is happening?
Sure. Well, I mean, obviously, over the last few months, we've been working on to get the product finished and out the door. You know, appreciate all the help we've had for the community, helping us beta test it. We learned a lot, made changes, and ultimately, we're really close, guys. We're looking at most likely we're looking at this week. So you know, we're talking about 7 days or so out from release, and we're bringing to market, instead of bringing just the Tampa area, we're actually looking at bringing Tampa, the Keys, Miami, all the way up to West Palm, and even Jacksonville online within the first month. So by no means have we been sitting around being idle. We've been working to get the product out the door, and we built it to where we can expand in other areas, because we've already had requests even outside of Florida. So if you guys are interested in the product, the best thing you can do right now is sign up on the wait list. We'll be emailing people as areas are added. That's going to continue. Also, the definition and detail that we're going to be adding outside of the current coverage areas over the next 6 months to a year, it's going to be a reason to keep your eye on it. Even if you're not currently covered by fish reveal, our goal is to get coverage of the entire Gulf over the next couple of years, starting with Florida first. So we're hopeful that you guys are going to like the product. Todd has been using it now for a few months, and you're going to see the clips that we're talking about, the difference in definition, seeing a single rock versus seeing a blur. It just makes a huge difference in your ability to get on fish. You're going to burn less fuel. You're going to be able to focus on your fishing a lot more, spend more time on the water. And we've got a lot of other features that we're working on too, but we don't want to release too much until it's coming out. But there's going to be some stuff that we're going to be focusing on over the next couple months that's going to make this thing a game changer for fishermen. And I also want to state, we're not really a navigation app. I know we've had several people ask about that, but our main focus is increasing people's fishability, getting them on fish, and features around getting people on fish and saving time on the water. And so that's where our development's focused. I think we're going to continue to build that out, and you're going to see some features coming online that are unique and no one else has done, and I'm really excited about it. And again, thanks to the community for all the support and comments. Hopefully you guys are excited about it as we are.
And that's the cool thing about this, is that it's not just going to go over what the government has done already, which he has done, but he wants to add. He wants to have the whole Gulf scanned, which is going to be unbelievable, because then it opens up a whole can of worms for everybody, not just us here in the Tampa Bay area, but everybody. So that's the neat thing about it, is when I was using it in the bay, when I took my sponsor out fishing the other day, I was finding individual boulders and was able to set up on them, and we were just catching fish after fish after fish, just like we're kind of doing, kind of like I'm doing now. It's not anything great, it's red grouper, but we're trying to get into those hogfish, but I don't have the patience for hogfish like Chad does. But anyway, that's kind of to catch you up with the fish reveal and what's going on. It's so close. I've got so many people asking me questions. When is it coming out? When is it going to be on Android? They've got to get through Apple first. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes when it comes to releasing an app.
And once we get out the product one time, updates will be coming on a regular basis. New features will be coming on a regular basis. And I know it seems like a long time process from you guys' perspective, but from our perspective, being long-term developers, the fact that we brought this thing from a beta to a releasable product in 3 months, we're happy and we're impressed with it, and I think that you guys are going to be impressed as well, because the feature set that we've added, we were really just focused on Tampa to begin with, but the fact that we're going to have about half the state covered, within the first month of release. So I think it's going to be a game changer for you guys to go out there and try it. Everybody's going to get a 7-day free trial, so there's no downside to giving it a shot.
And the cool thing about this is that it's not just going to come out and be what it is. It's going to be an ever-changing, evolving app that's going to be added to, and more things. We talked in the past where you can go out and hit a waypoint, and it's going to download all the weather information to where you can actually keep a log. Like I wish when I'm going through my stuff that I could keep a log electronically in my GPS units, but I can't. But with this app, that's one thing that they're working on, is that you put in that waypoint, it's going to grab that information from that closest weather buoy and tell you this is what it was like this day, so you have a really good idea, so you can plan your trips even better than what you can now.
Yeah, we definitely have a long-term plan on where we're taking the product. We believe the product's going to be extremely usable from day one, because we're showing you the bottom at a level of definition that doesn't really exist out there. But by no means is this a one-stop and you're done type situation. We've got long-term plans for building this out, collecting more data, adding more features, and again, features that are specifically focused on fishing, because we know that there's a lot of apps out there and different products that you can get around navigation, and even community, but there aren't a lot of products out there that focus specifically on getting fishermen off fish, saving time on the water, saving gas. We've got some cool feature sets that we're talking about for helping people anchor. There's all types of things that we're looking at in the near to distant future as well. So again, just join the community. You got nothing to lose. It's totally free. You can check the site out at fishreveal.com. The wait list, we're going to be sending out emails to everybody on the wait list as soon as the product's released, and we do anticipate within the next week we'll have it to market.
Sweet. Well, again, folks, if I only support products that I use and that I've used over and over again. I like having the chance to be able to use something before it comes to market, especially something like this, to where he can ask me questions about it. I can give him my feedback, and a lot of you have given feedback to him, which is awesome. There's a couple of things that we talked about today that if we can make it to come to fruition, it is going to be unbelievable. Yeah, I agree. So that's the thing. Right now, folks, it's not going to be on any machine. It's not going to be on Humminbird. It's not going to be on Garmin. It's not going to be on any of them, because it's a proprietary system. So there's things that we're talking about that could help things like that, but we've got to work it first and see if it will happen. But anyway, I just want to say thanks to Dave. He came to me, was about 5 months ago, and was really excited about the product. I got to see it, got really excited about the product. I kept hounding him, hey man, get me signed up, get me on there, and I finally got on, was able to use it. And like I said, it's just another great tool to help you go out and catch fish. And that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to build a community of fishermen that can kind of converse back and forth and help each other. Go out and catch fish. That's why we do what we do, is because we love to go out and catch fish. So if we can help just one person, that's what matters to me the most. So Dave, thanks for coming out with us. Hopefully we can get into some more fish.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Todd. Always a pleasure.
All right, folks, we're back at the office. We're coming off a full moon. Caught a lot of fish, but not the type of fish that we want. We caught a lot of short reds, small gags. We caught 3 keeper hogs, a couple keeper snapper, porgies, 1 keeper red grouper. So it was a slow bite overall, but we still got out. It was a nice day on the water. We got to talk a little bit more about the fish reveal. And so now tell them what's happening. There's been some circumstances that have happened since we talked earlier today.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, we're going to be releasing it today. In fact, Todd's going to push it at the exact same time that we release. So guys, because your community has been so great to us, like we want you guys to have the first access to it. Tampa Bay Fishing Channel, you guys have helped us out so much with helping us test it. So you guys will have to be the first ones to have access.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. And we are going to be doing a drawing for an
100%.
annual subscription for Fish Reveal. So we are going to have a form that you can go and fill out, and then we're going to pick a random person to win that annual subscription for the Fish Reveal. And that's courtesy of Dave and his group, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate your support. Tony in the background.
Thanks for what you guys do. Like I said, we couldn't be at this stage without your help, so it's been awesome.
It's
been
awesome. Yeah.
Looking forward to
and
it.
a lot of big things to come from these guys, so look forward to that.
Doing what we can.
Yep, there you go. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. We really appreciate it. I know this was kind of a slow video, but you don't always go out and kill the fish.
It's called fishing.
It's called fishing, not
Right.
catching. If it was
right.
catching,
Chad's going to disagree with everything,
Yeah.
everything you're saying. Chad's going to disagree with it.
and Chad's in Puerto Rico, so he's not with us today, but we had a good time. Thank you, Dave, for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.